Hello everybody, Lorien here, and it's a pleasure to bring you one of the first reviews that I'm starting to do on this channel. Basically, as you all know, I am a witch as well as a tarot reader and astrology and whatever else. So yeah, I've been sent this book by Moon Books, and this is a Pagan Portals book with Moon Magic by Rachel Patterson. I have read Rachel Patterson's books before, but I hadn't actually been able to get my hands on this one. So they graciously sent me this book to review, as well as another one that hasn't arrived yet, but I'm really looking forward to seeing that. And basically, I'm not being paid for this review. That's what I want to get out there. I'm not being paid. I've just been given this book to do a full, honest review of everything I liked, everything I didn't like, just to get the word out there that this is, in the world, basically. So as I say, it's all about moon magic and Rachel Patterson, and going through it on the first go, I really was astounded as to how much information she'd actually packed in about the moon. I mean, you don't really think when you look at the moon sometimes that there could be anything that you could maybe put in a book about it. I mean, certainly if you're kind of like just a passing interest in the moon, honestly, you probably just go, oh look, it's the moon, or it's full today, or it's waning this other time. I mean, sometimes it took me ages to kind of figure out the waxing and waning phases and which one was which. But now it's become second nature, and this is kind of like to help you understand the moon, as well as what you can do to kind of honour it and use it in your craft as well. So this is really, really good as basically a reference guide, because even though I have my own grimoire and it's kind of full of moon facts and stuff, there's no way that I would be able to put all this information and all these handy hints and tips into my little leather-bound grimoire at all. This is, how many pages is it? Let me just have a look. It's 100 pages, just over 100 pages of moon knowledge. And I don't have that. I only have enough room to cover the basics to pass down. So it's basically a little treasure trove of stuff that you can do. And actually, I'm more of the waxing and the full type person. But it's got little rituals in here for you to do. Recipes, crescent moon cookies. I haven't actually tried that, but I did read it and it does seem incredibly lovely and nice. Crescent moon magic, like you have colours, herbs, incense oils, crystals, a recipe to make your own stuff, which if you're a crafty witch like I am, you really appreciate making your own stuff. Bath salts, meditations as well. I did actually do this full moon meditation, and yeah, you have to kind of read it a few times before you go into the meditation, because you don't want to keep coming out of it just to read the little notes. But it was so good. It was really, really good. I liked it. It was relaxing. And Rachel Patterson herself, I mean, I'm friends with her on Facebook, but we don't talk. I just kind of watch her feed and stuff. She's got a really natural, fluid way of writing, and honestly, she does know her stuff. She seriously knows her stuff. And invocation to deities are pretty simple. Calling the quarters, which I don't actually do. I think that's a little bit of more of a pagan or a Wiccan thing. I don't actually do that myself, but you've got the full moon wish spell, making moon water. Basically, it's got everything that you need to achieve things like dark moon spell to protect your house, seasonal moon, triple goddess, and moon names, and anything you want, really. I mean, I like the moon deity bit at the back, which I think I've just gone into. This is meditation to meet a moon deity, and it has all the information on from every single culture, basically. Like you got, and I'm really pleased because little Freya's in here. And you've got Hecate and Bendis and Keridwen and Bloodywed, Demeter, Diana. Just see what the first bit was, because I think it was all about her. Oh yeah, the Esbats and the Sabbats. Yeah, basically, it's basically a little bit about Rachel Patterson. But I did like this book. I really did enjoy it. I thought it was really good and handy. It's going to be kept by my craft space for quite a long time, I think, because it's just easy to pick up and reference. You don't have to go into every single thing, and you certainly don't have to do the rituals if you don't want to, because as much as I did admire like some of the craft things in there, it wasn't really for my personal path. But if you're just starting out, I would say yeah. And if you're just starting into Wicca or something, definitely give it a go. It's very simple. You're not doing anything dangerous in here. You're not, for instance, calling up something that you have to wonder about. It's just basically the protection of the moon, and she knows what she's doing. So I do think that there's a lot of connections that you can kind of feel comfortable in looking into here. Like the waning moon ritual, you know, a lot of it calls for herbs and particular things. And like if you don't have myrrh or sandalwood, then, you know, I don't think it's going to really be necessary. But some of the stuff I don't think that a normal, you know, everyday grocery shop would have. I mean, I certainly have no magnolia essential oil, pine essential oil, or geranium because they're about £10 each. You know, it's just that kind of stuff that don't be worried if you see things in here and you're like, but I don't have any. I mean, I've never heard of orris root. I mean, this is full moon incense. And I have never ever heard of orris root. But despite all that, you know, the things are, I don't know what that is and I don't have that, you know, particular thing. This is an essential book, I would say. It's got some really good stuff, really good practical things. For instance, if you're a witch like me, who sometimes you don't have the brain power to think, you can just look something up in here and go, I'll do one of these spells. I can't do my own at the moment. I'm just going, oh, you know, when you're just thinking like you can't think or you're very confused, this is really good. The meditations are very simple, and yeah, it's really good. I would recommend it. I would give it maybe 4.5 out of 5 stars if I was to rate it, because even though, you know, I don't do the calling to deity and blah blah blah, it is really really good, and I really do appreciate the time, the effort, and the value that is in this book. So thank you very much to Moon Books and to Rachel Patterson for giving me the ability and the opportunity to read through this. It is definitely staying with me on this workbench here, and I am definitely going to, I could probably wear out the cover from looking through it. But thank you very much for watching. If you are wondering whether to buy this book, I would encourage you to do so. And again, all the information as to how to contact me for either more reviews or readings are down below. But thank you so much. Take care, everybody, and I'll speak to you all soon.